Hi everyone, my name is Benjamin Ngandu and I just finished my degree in geology at UKZ in Westville and I'm about to start doing my honors. I first found out about TBT in 2017. That was my first year on campus. My first week actually, first week on a Friday. TBT has walk-up evangelism where they just approach students and engage in different biblical topics or life topics. And so the first time two TBT staff members approached me, and I still remember what we spoke about was the identity of Jesus. Who is Jesus? Is he just a prophet or a wise man or God or the Son of God? And after having that discussion, they invited me to a talk they were having that later that Friday. And ever since attending that, then I became sort of regularly participating in the different programs they had. To begin with, I thought I had a Christian walk, but I had none because I realized I was not a Christian before TBT or before coming to varsity. And I would say so. Apart from preaching the gospel to me and showing me who Christ is and bringing me to faith in Christ, I've seen how TBT has provided sort of a community and a place where I've grown and matured in my understanding of what it is to be a Christian. So it's easy to understand the topics and the concepts and the themes, but it's another thing to live it out. And so TBT was a community where I could see the staff members and I could see other fellow students around me living for Christ. And that just helped reinforce what I would read in the Bible or what I would study in the Bible for myself, and to see people genuinely and faithfully committed to what they preach. And alongside them, just feeling comfortable to open up to people, and as they point out maybe areas of my life where I wasn't living according to my faith. And so all of that has made me understand how God is using TBT or just a church community in general to mature me and grow me in holiness or as a Christian, to be more like Christ. So during lockdown, I found TBT to be very supportive because the challenge was first switching those face-to-face relationships to online. Because by the time lockdown came around, I had already established some connections, personal connections, where we were encouraging one another. And when things went to lockdown, the first few weeks were tough because I had no contact with the people I usually spoke to every week. But then once we were able to get WhatsApp video calls, Zoom video calls, and sermons online or WhatsApp voice notes, that sort of helped me remember my identity and like provide encouragement that there are others out there, or my brothers or my community at TBT, we are in this together. So that eventually helped me cope with the lockdown pressures. This is a hard one because I've learned so many things from TBT. But if I'm to nail it down to one thing, it would be my skills have improved in how I engage with other people, with people and with material, written material. And this is because before TBT, I would have described myself as an introvert who's not comfortable having conversations with like random people or people I don't know. But through TBT's walk-up evangelism and this getting used to how to talk to different people on issues and matters that are personal and sensitive, and that also taught me how to listen to people, how to take in what they're saying and not just talk and talk. And this is not only how I engage with people, this is also how I engage with like written material. So from the Bible studies, I learned how to read and objectively and critically read and take in what I'm reading. And I've seen how this has translated onto my academic work, where when I'm answering questions during an exam or writing an essay, I'm able to answer a question specifically, able to sort of break it down and see what are they asking for and all of that. So I'd say TBT has helped me in my language skills, my interaction skills, both with people and with written work. Well, I'd say because lockdown has sort of brought in a new era, if I can call it that, of things moving online or our online platform improving. And it's an exciting adventure from where I am, just seeing the new TBT websites come up, and our YouTube and Facebook, which I think we weren't as active on it, we are more active. So I'm just interested to see how the online and media stuff would grow and how that can be used to then reach widely and connect with more people and preach the gospel. So firstly, if you're new on campus, I think one of the big things which helps with settling in is if you can make friends quick enough, or you can find yourself a group or society that will help you settle in and feel welcome and feel comfortable. A place where there's people who would show you around campus life and varsity activities. And so I would say TBT provides that place, and because it's a Christian place, they are honest with themselves and with you. So they won't sort of hype you up and just be like, yeah, do this or do that. They'll just be blunt and honest when they need to, and supportive and kind and loving. So I would really recommend a first year or new student to join TBT, including what I mentioned earlier about the skills they teach you on how to read the Bible actually does help you with your reading and writing skills. And during lockdown, seeing your new students coming in at a time where things are online, I would say, okay, being disciplined with your time. When do you work best? When can you watch the lectures and Zoom meetings? But most importantly, try to connect yourself with people who are doing the same course, because often people are able to get resources whereas you don't know what's going on or you don't have anything. So what has been helpful for me is having just classmates where we're sharing materials and resources that otherwise I wouldn't have found if I was alone. So that would be, get yourself in a safe and comfortable, honest society or community. And secondly, connect yourself with your course mates and find access to the materials that will help you achieve. Thanks.